There we go. What's up, chat? Hold on, let me set up real quick. Tisk. Alright. Setting up my phone for the side chat. There we go. Alright, chat. What is going on? I have once again returned. Wait, you're on time. Yeah, I know. I'm on time. It's crazy. Acting like TS never happens. Alright. Gonna wait until we got some people here and then we can get started with the last time's recap of the big Danganronpa. And my initial susses, right? Let's see. Cause I mean, like, even though I haven't had the chance to investigate into the most recent murder yet, I have kind of gotten some ideas, mainly because of who the victim is, honestly. Like, I don't know. Because, I mean, for those who weren't there, and I'm going to spoil it now, Chapter 5, Death. Chapter 5, victim of the murder was Nagito, unfortunately. And, well, the thing about it is, I've kind of been expecting him to die at some point throughout this game. From, like, Chapter 2 onward, maybe. Because it was, like, he was practically begging to die at a certain point. That is actually a thing, though, Fish. In the Chapter 3, like, a prediction that I made, which is a prediction that I made, like, halfway through the game. Right after I finished Chapter 3. I have it in DMs with Fish. I essentially made the prediction that Gundam was gonna kill Nekomaru in Chapter 4, which did end up coming true. And that I did make the prediction, just off of basic just gut feeling, that Nagito was gonna kill Akane, which I guess can't be true now, but the prediction was also that the Chapter 5 kill was gonna involve Nagito in some way. So that was technically correct. Even though it's not in the way that I would have assumed it would be, where Nagito would help with a killing. It's still technically true. Let me start up the game here real quick. Because we got like the initial susses I'm gonna be throwing out there. Because I've been playing ball with this idea that Nagito may have been in on his own death in this chapter. Which would be like, initial sus Chiaki. I actually am reverse sussing Chiaki, and I'll give you a reason for why I think that Chiaki is going to make it through this chapter. It's because there's a chapter after this, and I'll be honest with you, I have zero faith in the other members of this cast to be able to solve the big mystery of Chapter 6. There's still a big mystery afoot, and I think that if Chiaki dies, we might just be high-key cooked. Because there's like no one else that during trials was really clutching up in the ways that both Nagito and Chiaki did. Sure, it could still happen, but I feel like it's less likely at this point. Chapter 6 can contain anything pretty much, but it's like unless, you know? Oh, okay. Shit, wrong chat. So, okay, let me think. Yeah, the unless that was meant for my Mario Kart Discord chat. Okay. Unless we're somehow going to find everything Nagito was gatekeeping at some point during this chapter. And we're gonna just have everything kind of handed to us and then work from there. Then we wouldn't technically need Chiaki in that sense. Still, I did call it before. Chiaki's just simply immortal. Twin's just not gonna die. Anyway, we're gonna get into the investigation. Ads again, bro. What the hell? So bullshit. We're about to get into the investigation. So there were some things that I was thinking about. Nagito could have been in on his own death, which like if that theory is true, there would be like, if that theory of Nagito being in on his own death is actually true, then there would be genuine layers to that, because then you would have that would explain how he figured out about the plan that Kazuichi came up with. How he just like suddenly switched the bombs, because I think at a certain point it was implied that he stayed at the cafeteria or through the entire night, except he does say like, oh, by the way, I switched the locations of the bombs, which is weird. Unless he wasn't at that point. He may have just been working with the killer to set this entire thing up to have himself get killed, and then it'd be like, you know, this is gonna make for a banger mystery. That does sound like something he would do. Even though he was kind of tweaking. You know? Because this guy found something out before he died that just made him lose faith in us entirely. And the moment that he was just like, yeah, I'm no longer gonna be a sacrifice for you guys because you guys are ass, he just immediately dies. The moment he stops yearning for death, he gets it. It's actually wild. Yes. Deserved. Not necessarily needed. I do think that this death may have been deserved. But I'm still not happy about it. Okay. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito's dead, bro. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh?
Huh. They're just like walking up there like, huh. Interesting. Like no giant scream. I mean, I might click ahead and it's just gonna be like, oh my god. That's crazy. Yo, what's up, TX? Fish might need to pin a spoiler message real quick. Nagoto is true.
What?
Yeah, it's no big reaction or anything. It's just kind of like, ah, okay. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind.
What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
I won't spoil. Yeah, but it's just like for all new viewers, I like to have a spoiler message pinned. Just whenever he's done with his like Mario Kart or whatever. Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? To be fair, that's a fair assumption. Akane is fucking alive, I swear to God. You will never guess who's dead, bro. It's crazy. That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. We're not going to be -1 Chiaki. Chiaki's too important to die. Both Chiaki and Nagito have been the most useful people in Trials by a long shot in this game. If Chiaki dies in this chapter, we are literally cooked in Chapter 6. The one motherfucker I thought wouldn't die died like that. Yeah. Missed last stream. Why does bro look like he doesn't want to die? I don't know. It's because he found something out for some reason that made him stop believing in us as symbols of hope. And it's not just the fact that I'm a reserve corps student. The others as well. He was acting weird towards everyone. And the moment he stopped yearning for death, he was just like, yeah, he immediately got it. He found the Krabby Patty formula. True, it's probably Mr. Krabs that did this. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. What the fuck is this, bro? Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that...
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
There's a lot of layers to this fucking murder.
Tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
And Nagito's really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? I mean, TS does not look like he did it himself, bro.
That's right.
I can't lie, he's like tied up and it's crazy. You don't want this heat. Do you ever get even one friendship level with Hopito? Dedito? No. No, he didn't give me a single one. Not a single one. I wasn't able to get it. Yeah, it's just a fake body. Comes out of one of those boxes. He's just like, fooled you. Look at all of your hopeless faces. That's crazy. Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. To be fair, that's not a big stretch. I mean, we all ran out of that. We were all just like, at least Akane, Kazuichi, and Fuyuhiko all ran out of the fucking factory. And we're just like, I'm going to kill Nagito. And he's already dead, and now all of us are just like, shit. Wait, someone actually did that? It's like they start pointing at each other. They're just like, wait, were you bluffing? I was bluffing. Like 3 chapters of fucking yearning for Hopito's love, and he just dies. Why is there blood on his D? Well, there's blood everywhere. So, probably not a huge shock. One of us killed him so brutally. Yeah, whoever did this must have really hated him. Then it's going to start again? Huh? Class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrificed, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma file.
Wait!
Oh my god, bro. Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up, I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? Stream Boo cameo as usual. Yeah. No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say something. She's so cooked.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami.
Hey!
You just now noticed.
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Please wait.
Oh my god, bro. Monami's high key and up. Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it, right? 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 I know. That's the only way we can survive, right? Right?
Nice!
Right? Jesus Christ. Right? I'll be head ass. I thought Hopito was made fun of, and all I felt like he was a goated character. Bro did look like he got crucified. Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? Yeah, the clock. The nuke. He's gonna fucking set off. It's actually a fake body. A Monoguna is the black one for this one. Again, same thing as last game, bro. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Yep. When that timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this'll finally be over.
you serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again.
It's the Monokuma file!
Yeah. I reckon chapter 6 reveals the mastermind as usual. Yeah, chapter 6 is just reveals. Period. You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Bears hatch?
Wait!
Yeah, that's not a line that I'll be skipping over. Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. Yeah, she keeps saying that, but she doesn't ever actually do anything to him. Yeah, there's the traitor in here somewhere. Either the spy or the mastermind. Just both. It just reveals everything, I believe. I'm assuming. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can go back home.
However...
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that isn't possible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. Oh my god, what a reference. Yeah, gotta tie up all the loose ends. Akane or Sonia, please tell me you murked Hopito. Yeah, I need it to be literally anyone else than Kazui, or no, not Chiaki here. I would be completely fine with anyone else. I mean, Kazuichi's kind of goated. Outside of that, whatever. And yet I think this game has no Among Us reference. Like how they've said Among Us so many times, it's crazy. I mean, Among Us wasn't even out at this point. It's pretty crazy to think about. I mean, wait, when did Among Us release? That was like relatively close to like 2020, wasn't it? So yeah, makes sense then. The way that those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Oh, we got the fucking rock music in the back now. That's how you know we're in the endgame. Oh, 2018. It's earlier than I expected. The victim was Nagito Komaeda. April 28th, that is one day before my birthday. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp, which I think is basically like at the time when the fireworks went off. I mean, they did say it was like right. The fireworks went off a bit earlier, but whatever. Oh, Pito, bro, I loved you. Why did this happen? Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. There's a lot. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this makes me depressed.
Huh?
Yeah, it doesn't say... Chiaki, I think I know exactly what you mean. There's no time of... Or there's no, like... murder weapon or, like, cause of death, right? Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? There's no cause of death. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. Yeah, come on. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. But we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Yeah, you're right. Well, let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers all that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I mean, high key. Wasn't Ibuki like 90 pounds? I think Ibuki was really skinny, yeah. I can't really change my guess from Akane or Sonia because I made that from pure intuition, which turned out to be utterly wrong. I'll become the ultimate despair if I get put on Fraud Watch again. There are like so many layers to this though. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Oh, cool. What? No response. He's dead, Jim. Oh, he's here. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He is stuffed with meat on the bone. I've never seen it. Could be true. He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there. Whoa, Monami.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you till the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from What? Well, that's a wild thing to say. Looks like those annoyances are gone. They really are nuisances in this game. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? So, If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Wow. So there's a lighter here. What the fuck? There's a bunch of like Monokuma things stacked there. Ah, this is... It's an oil lighter. Crazy. Is Monomi the Future Foundation spy? I think she does work for the Future Foundation. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
That's... is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Yeah, you're true. You're right, yeah. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means?
So us using that, the curtain was set on fire. So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy evidence, huh? It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but it didn't work. Oil lighter. Would be sick if the other characters' objections were backed up with what they heard, like their own truth bullets instead of just pure bullshit. Yeah, but then you wouldn't have... The point of these things is that you should have all of the truth bullets going into this, and otherwise you'd be getting new information. It would be sick, though. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably, yeah, the fucking fire grenades we threw. That had zero effect, by the way. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Obito definitely wanted to get pinned by the floor, to the floor by a hard, degrading Dom. Instead, he got pinned to the floor like this. I mean, it still could have been, to be fair. Fire grenade. Nagito's body. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we're only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about those unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Let's see. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Let's see what catches my eye. What the fuck is... Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? He also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they would have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. This is crazy. Yeah, I saw that shit as well. Fish. There was also a time where he almost died off rip in chapter 1. This is true. What about the blood on his dick? There's just blood everywhere. Yeah, he had a lot of information. Knowing Obito, he probably liked it. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. You can, huh? But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds. Sadly, yes. He was odd like that. Ads? Damn, bro. Ads are so fucking frequent. It's actually crazy. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but wounds look like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from where his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. It does, huh? So he had his palm on the ground? Definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Must be. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... The lack of it, you mean? There's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand.
Well?
Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. What? You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. What? What? Yeah. Yeah, you win. Yep. It's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? That's interesting. There's definitely something I should be able to comment on this, but I'm blanking. I've heard from Fish that this is a wild thing. This is a wild case that is kind of a lot. Okay, so a spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deep into Nagito's stomach. His fingers look burnt, do they not? He just looks pale, because that's how he always was. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
TS trial a goofy one, gang. I heard from you that this was a pretty fucking hard one to deduce. Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew.
I see, I see. He used the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Yeah, the bear hatched. Oh, look, a bear. Oh, look, a Monoguna. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? Oh, what? Wait, that's what he used to kill, like, fake Junko in the first game. Mukuro. He called upon the spear of Gungnir. You definitely just came up with that just now?
Hey! Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. That was multiples? True. That was multiple spears. This is only one, I guess. That's all they could afford this time. The budget was kind of tight. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside of that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it, too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. What the fuck? That's where they were holding it, I guess? Yeah, it's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Oh, maybe Nagito was holding it. Because of the way the blood splattered around his shit. His hand. They spent all the money on Monokuma plushies. This is true. Was the budget tighter than Kyoko Kirigiri is the question. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Why should I have to confirm it? It's the big Chiaki. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Jesus Christ, bro. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Put the tape back. Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. Oh, wow. Don't call Chiaki a swine, buddy.
The blood on Nagito's face. Looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm.
Oh, there's gonna be blood underneath where the duct tape was, isn't there?
If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face.
Yep. Oh, there's no blood underneath the duct tape.
There's no blood under the duct tape.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously, what's wrong with that? He means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue, too. I should remember it. Okay. He suffered. It's normal. Like, this is his average Tuesday. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. Looks like the tip of that rope was burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this... Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Interesting. Maybe it was burned before the fire we just, like, saw happen. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? Oh, we had to pin him down even further.
This knife, it must be from the military base.
More like a Thursday, but yeah, why not? Yeah, exactly. Bro doesn't look like he wanted to die this time. What if he was naked and getting his degradation fantasy fulfilled, but then he got murked? Well, he's not naked, though. Military base. Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
The reason they had to use the spear, huh? Maybe they just had unprecedented beef with this man. And they really just wanted to torture him that unbelievably badly. Maybe they did have to stab his hand to pin it into the... Well, I feel like I would have heard something about it going down into the floor. They did just want to make... They did just do it purely for the spectacle. As I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. True. Byakuya chapter 4 type of cell, or was it chapter 3? Which chapter did the elf die? Chapter 2, the elf died. It looks like she's in deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right there.
see?
You see that red streak?
Wow! You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Crack the wife pre-trial so you both get a lowered blood pressure and more level mind. TS might not work that way. I feel like this would raise your cortisol. It's pink. But the blood in this game is always pink. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder. What the fuck, bro? Wow. Very white red. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Okay.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier.
Are we gonna ignore the fact that Monokuma just said that, oh yeah, by the way, if that fucking timer ends, the school trip is just over? So, we could have high-key just waited it out and not killed anyone. Like, fuck all the motives at that point. The only what would have been the only necessary sacrifice may have been Nagito at that point. We may have had to put him down like a rabid dog at the beginning and then just live out the rest of our lives peacefully. Well, okay, right after chapter 1, because that's when Byakuya dies, but other than that, we're good. Kazuichi's selling himself out as usual. If the timer ends, they send Mikan's a rocket in a return trip. Yeah.
No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after.
Alright.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. Nagito dying wasn't that bad of a thing. Yeah, but it's still unfortunate. I liked them. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
that's obviously
This
wrong.
rotten school trip's gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up.
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this is But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway. Like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
And don't bring up strange stuff like that. There's still Akane to talk about, and then that was it. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So...
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was noon, if it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's
time.
It's 12:30 p.m. Okay. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. Fresh kill, bro. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we were was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right!
And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yep, that's the problem. What was the motive this time? The motive was quite literally just Nagito. Nagito started rage baiting like absolute crazy, and he kind of got what he deserved. He was setting up a bunch of bombs around and threatening to blow up the entire island with bombs that ended up being fake. In order to, like, lure out the traitor. To be like, oh, traitor, if you come forward, then I'll disarm the bombs. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Huh. The motive was survive Nagito. Can I get an example of some shit he said? Hope and despair. Who is Pinker, Gamer Girl, or Kyoko Kirigiri? All right. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall... They should have been neatly put away. So, maybe we're the ones who made this mess? What do you mean?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, it'll probably open slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter. Oh, it's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it, it's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you? It'll be fine. Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Boom. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
There's something else I've been wondering.
Hey, hey.
Hey, bro. These Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Compared to the tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. So it's like a domino effect? Yeah. Is Akane not the slightest bit upset about not doing it with Nekomaru anymore? Yeah. So Soto was right, it was a trap. Oh god, End must be near if he's End must be near if he's correct. He just liked dominoes, yeah. This has to be a reference to the pizza chain. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Sprinkler's completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. It's not like I'm missing much. Okay. You don't know that. To be fair. MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe...
Oh my god. The music and the duct tape were trying to fucking block out Nagito's screams, so maybe there was like an automatic setup that killed him with the spear. Maybe the spear was hanging over the fucking girder, and then it somehow fell off, plunged straight into him, and killed him just like that. Maybe it was using the dominoes as well. Ooh, what a theory. Something along the lines of that. If Gunned Him Ninja Vampire motherfucker was alive, he could have drank the blood and confirmed if Akane was right. Okay. Looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Probably to block out Nagito's screams. How would his blood splatter in a perfectly straight line all the way up there, bro? Well, I think it's because of the spear was hanging over that. And then they had the spear with the weight. Like, the spear has like a tail on it. And like the weight could have been pushed or something like that. Or something could have happened. An automatic setup, maybe with the dominoes. That could have gotten the spear to fall from behind the curtains. I don't know. Maybe something along the lines of that. There must have been some kind of setup that made the spear fall when we got in here. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. Okay, definitely. Never mind, I guess. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire. We just didn't.
Hey.
But there's a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. I wish whoever did this used tape and MP3 player to block out Nagito earlier. Nah. It's a Gooner game. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy.
Hey!
You're thinking that, huh?
Of course not!
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me.
Yes.
Oh my. Screwing? How lewd. This guy is the ultimate rage baiter. really putting the goon in Monoguna.
Hey, hey, hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a oh. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Kazuichi, it might be over, twin. Mario Kart officially over? Yeah. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? Did you kill Nagito? Also, I wanted to talk to you, about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is all right. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my!
Oh my!
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch. My God, what the fuck? Bro. It's her? Sonia crap. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the trial yet. Twin's already folding under zero pressure, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, wrap it up. Yep, executor. Sonia, never mind. I'm crying. It's literally her. Yeah. Capax already just like put her on a guillotine. Sonia, twin.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Public stoning for Sonia. True. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. Goated.
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. I've never heard of Persona. Or Persona 6. She's getting a Celeste level crash out when she inevitably gets revealed at the trial. We just ignoring her incrimination? No, I haven't heard of Persona. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. Really?
However,
That
plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
Monami is just like sneaking in the corner, bro. Fuck you, I'm DMing spoilers. No. You're just gonna DM me that Chiaki's gonna die. For the record, chat, I think that chat needs to know that if Chiaki does actually die, that is not something I know. Fish has been fucking joking around with me throughout the entire game. Chiaki's my favorite character, that Chiaki's going to die at literally the next interval, whatever that may be. So just saying, if she does actually die and people in chat are gonna be like, oh shit, you know about that? It's gonna be crazy. Like, oh, this kill is definitely Chiaki, yeah. It's just Sonya, never mind, she literally admitted to this shit. I mean, she quite literally said, I am not the killer, so.
God damn it, all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
Wow. The way you said, wow, Sonya, the way you said all that, that was pretty crazy. God damn it, all to hell. She said it like an Eminem line. Oh, that's crazy.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Don't tell me you summoned Monami now.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean that Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. You're doing the trial tomorrow? Yeah, I will be. Anyway, I will, hold on, I'm gonna drink a shot real quick. Oh. Nonchalantly bombing himself and his friends. I'm gonna go spiss while you do. Don't even want to see me take the shot. Cheers, chat. Like, why am I used to this by now? My watch streak hasn't even ended. I was absent for the entirety of last stream. You sucked up Nagito's luck. Like, I was, like, last time I was taking some shots. I was, like, high-key fucking, fucking coughing like crazy afterwards, and I just got used to them. I think it could be because they've been in my, like, room for so long, and my room is really fucking warm. Can get really fucking warm, so that might be it. Okay, cat facts. Anyway. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I've explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. Yeah, you're right. You're completely clear. Never doubting you again, Sonya. Dap me up. Bro, aging the shots like fucking wine. I have a lot of, well, a lot. I have like 2 full bottles of shot material. What the hell? Jaden's on Dead by Daylight. From the family Steam library. What the hell? A virgin while married, FYI. Living the Christian lifestyle. You're right, I got it. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am. There's this guy in my chat. He is constantly saying you're gonna die, so.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. This is true. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've wondered about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonya mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see. I see.
I want to be on Dead by Daylight too. Love how Sonya's crash out is just not a truth bullet because this game is ass. Gundev's such a tsundere for gamer girl, bro. He's obsessed. The hey hey dialogue spam isn't on par this chapter. Which is fine, by the way. Chiaki's dead ass only B tier on my tier list. The literal only... Fish, I've told you about the spoiler that I've gotten for the only spoiler that I have ahead of me. I am head ass more worried about the fact that Chiaki went from A to B on your tier list at some point during the part that I'm about to play than that spoiler. It's crazy. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
It's okay if we leave this place, right? It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. Chiaki went down for the same reason Kyoko went down. I just, in general, prefer it being a group effort over the trial being dominated by one person. Oh, is that so? That's crazy. So what you're saying is she's not gonna die. Your private tier list has Gamer Girl on S tier for sex. See, that is not true because Nagito is also an X and so is S and so is Monokuma. We're just ignoring Sonia, just selling herself out. Just because someone's crashing out over not being the killer doesn't mean they are the killer. I love being dominated by one person, says Hopeless Komaeda. Chiaki, you can play all night and game all day. Oh, true. She at least has one more trial in her. And at most, because obviously she's dying, yeah. Gundev top 2 spoilers in Danganronpa. Top 1 being the ultimate despair in chapter fucking 2. Christ almighty. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. I'm gonna start deconstructing your PC, alright? I'm just lurk while playing the DVD. Alright, Addy, thanks for the lurk. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Skedaddle! Disperse! I'm high-key excited to check out Nagito's room because I think we're gonna find some banger shit in there. Like, there's gonna be some reveals. There's one specific thing I want your reaction to this trial. It's Chiaki's death, right? Yeah. Not trial. Oh, investigation. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. Boom.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh? Might have been set up here.
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. You do that. Also, if there's a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey!
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However...
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder... If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already, You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. It's one thing this stream. Okay. If the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? Don't worry about it. Whatever. Monokuma's account, bro. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed in this truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me this truck looks like it came from the military base, and Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's something in particular that catches my eye. Which is? The break... I wanted to go into the break room earlier, but... It's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Okay. Frontier Justice by Monoguna. Sonia, you're getting bombed before the trial. Okay. A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism, while her voice line is fucking amazing. Yeah. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the only thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I'm pretty sure cracking the wife objectively lowers cortisol, like scientifically, just consider that. Let's just say he was tied up at the moment. Yeah, I was thinking, like, he shouldn't have been dead by that point, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. He could have been, but I don't know. I didn't think so. I thought he died like right as we came in there. This is the type of game to have the most banger hentai mods. Shit, bro. You might be right, actually. The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. That's it? Okay. Oh wait, maybe there's still something inside. I do want to press tab real quick just to see. Trust me out, TS. Dog on the rope. Burn has killer all 34. R34. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside this an enormous basket, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Whatever. Okay, that's that. I'm actually just gonna go to Nagito's house because I'm excited to go there. You haven't shat yourself to death? No, not yet. I'll take 16 steps and then skedaddle. Actually, it's closer. No, it's actually... yeah, no, it's this way. There we go. You moving out now? Hold on. Oh? Oh, he's laying an egg. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, I'll see you later, I guess. That's another snake-a-me raised. It wants to give you something. Holy peak. Let's go. Time to skedaddle, snake-a-me. I'll see you later. Well, that's another egg. Maybe I'll get something different this time if I actually raise it well. That's not how snakes lay eggs. Yeah. But sometimes that's okay. Little surrealism. Let's go. I'm doing TS with the intention that if I can't find the issue, I might not put it back together. Okay. Where's this? Oh, hey. I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Damn, that really sucks. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage. You're annoyed? It's locked, isn't it? Oh, it's locked. Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to go investigate another area. What are you going to do? I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. Then let me know when we can go inside.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. Your wife, by the way. This is true, yeah. This is the first successful Huz I've managed to pull. Yeah, I think she might be annoyed, guys. She pulled off a fucking double hat trick about. Okay, game, so I guess, you know, go to Nagito's cottage when you've explored all the other areas, huh? I see. Let's just TP somewhere. So, Nezumi Castle. More than 3 annoyed. More than 3 annoyed and you normally are in deep trouble. Oh, more than 3 annoyed and normally you're in deep trouble. Oh, yeah. 5 I'm annoyed in quick succession, 4 of those in a row. Guys, I might get a divorce. You can tell she's wifey material because she won't stop moaning. Alright. Oh. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. You won't stop saying fucking hey, bro. I think that's just a mental illness. No, I think Chiaki might be narcoleptic. That is one thing. Spear of Gunyear, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Huh. Narcolepsy just gives rise to the hey mental illness. It's the password to enter the ancient ruin, but the most important part is erased. Nagito is the only one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. Is the code just high-key still, like, visible, though? Or not? Because that first one kind of looks like an eye. Nah. Alright. Killer must have taken the spear from here. A spear like that isn't convenient at all, and it would have been a pain in the ass to carry around. So why did they bother using it in the first place?
I see.
Maybe the spear was actually used for torture too. Torture, huh? That's it? Yeah, that's literally it. I'm pretty sure that I tried to make him go out by out smiling by fulfilling his degradation fantasy with the knife, but turns out he didn't want to die at the end there. Maybe. Like the killer ends up being uncovered and they're just like, yeah, I did it, but trust, guys, he actually liked it. He was mad into it. Is there still something at Nezumi Castle that I didn't find? Oh, I just teleported for no fucking reason. Oh, hold on. Let's go. And the birth of another pet. As a matter of fact, let me give you Ramune. There we go. Yeah, and let's give you another Ramune. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that easy. Let's go. What if we give you this Goggle Huff cake? Yep, let's go. Another hope meter. I'm gonna raise this guy to shit, bro. It's actually gonna be crazy. Which means I'm gonna need to do a lot of walking just to raise my pet one more time. There doesn't seem to be anything else around here. Spoil the pet rotten, it's a romance trope, bro. Yeah, then I can brag to Chiaki how good of a pet owner I am. I've already had 2 pets move out. Why the fuck does Hajime walk like that? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Wait, what was the shit that he wanted to say? Again? The shit that he wanted to go to? Jabberwock military base. Yeah, these devs don't do 3D. Kyoko Kirigiri, don't know him, son. Cause he's David Goggins. Bro might not be David Goggins, I can't lie.
Man.
Damn it. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Well, I mean, maybe they can. Got a dreadful helicopter. That executed Teru. Just FYI, MC has like a 3-minute mile and infinite stamina. He's the ultimate track star. He might actually be. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too, but I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Really? You're not brave enough? When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing? No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. The fucking video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Yeah, what if he was in cahoots with someone? A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it! What did you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Huh. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
He was the traitor himself? No way. My nut didn't just fall off mid-travel. Okay, I don't know about that message. So it's Sonya, never mind, by the way. Just stone her already. I mean, it could be Sonya. What if he was in cahoots with Sonya? And was just like, yo, I'm gonna let you kill me and it's gonna be fucking spectacular. Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. You don't say. I see how it is. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Yo, Low Buddha? Well, now is not the time to think about stupid things like that. You've been on vacation. Oh, that's cool. Where to? I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Nagito's dead! No, we are not celebrating. I am not celebrating. Oh, Goofy all run. I'm trying to get my steps in so that my pet levels up quickly. Don't get a single despair meter and go for full hope. We're getting his 10k steps a day in because he's actually David Goggins. Yeah, Hopito's dead, unfortunately. He died, bro. It's sad. Hopito died in a very despairing way. Nagito isn't dead, it was just a clone. Me and him are getting married in 2 weeks, trust. He's dead, Ito. Oh my god. Had to pause for this. Wes, I see an unplugged cable. Fucking Deku.bomb them. That's crazy. But fucking Fish's PC hasn't been starting this entire time. It's crazy. And he thought he was fucking broken. I don't know how to get to it. Well, you're gonna have to find out. Oh, you got him, huh? Are you still upset? Or are you still annoyed?
Hajime.
Hello.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna
I
do?
was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. Hold on. Wait, am I getting cheated on? Hold on. Unplugged cables will do that. Am I getting... Hold on. I didn't do that.
Boy.
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Ba-ba-ba-loose! Bye-bye!
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. It's just that easy, huh? This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
Maybe, more importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Watch this be a total fucking insane asylum. Gonna be crazy. So Nagito is living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his day here? How many times did he rub his hands together any time he was thinking? Like plotting. You know, he was probably sitting on his bed like this every night. Just like in this evil ass way. Or as a generic have sex here bed. With the present as well. Pink chest. Nagito spent the whole day thinking of Hajime naked. Possibly. What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. To be fair, you kind of have his motive down at this. I don't understand why you keep saying I don't understand him when you're constantly you just said exactly what his whole character is. He gooned to the feeling of true despair. Bro's trying to manifest the Flyito personality. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden in here as well. God, I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's under the bed, huh? The bed that comes with the cottages looks just like the one in my room, but... Oh, there is something under his bed. Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah. What? Like porn? Bro. We should still check just in case. With no exceptions and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Oh, there is something here. I just pulled out like 8 unplugged cables in a tangle. This might be a conspiracy. How? What the fuck even happened? Check Hajime's hard drive. Look? Are you sending me the DM? DM you to pick up what I just pulled out? It's gonna be on Discord. On the Discord? You pull up Goondev's PC for shits and giggles. Like EXP12 or PCIe 8-pin. There's like a lot of people who are just tech savvy in chat for some reason. I have no idea what that means. Like I know about as much as installing an internal hard drive, but that's pretty much it. I know some like all of this just came out without struggle, he says. Isn't this like a SATA cable? That's for a hard drive, isn't it? And I don't know what the fuck that is. Looks like spare. Spare cables. There might be spare. I'm not good with hardware. I'm a software guy. Left is GPU power. Wait, holy. Check if, I mean, you'd probably have to check if everything is, yeah, it is indeed, SATA, yeah. Okay, bear with. Couldn't you use one of the spare cables? Maybe the cable, for the power for the GPU supply is kind of busted. One of them seems to be a SATA one. Zoom in on the left, or like right here. 8 pins, I can see. I don't know what that says. New issue. My GPU doesn't have a power input slot. What the fuck do you mean it doesn't have a power input slot? So we're breaking our PC, great content. Yeah, there's a quick intermission, chat. It might be powered with the motherboard. Could be true. I mean, it would be. It doesn't have an input. But then why put these cables in here? What? It says EVGA and 6+2 PCIe GPU power. You send a picture of your PC like up close. Video call and I can show in more detail. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Could do that. Quick intermission. Oh.
Alright, hi. You are on my phone. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, people. Right, so this is our little collection of what we've got here. Just so you see the text, you got that, and then these are kind of zip tied together and plugged together. I don't know why. Then they're just they're already plugged into the back. I think that is GPU.
Whoops.
Then this tangle I just pulled out and I haven't even looked at yet. Because, like...
Why is he British?
I have no idea what any of that is. Then GPU, literally, unless I'm missing something, like you got the... whatever that bit's called, I forget. Unless I'm missing something here. Shit simply does not have a power cable input anywhere. So, yeah.
Why is he on planet Earth?
Got this shit all deconstructed. Like, because I wanted to get in here, see if anything was unplugged. Hold on. Can I turn the flashlight on Discord camera? I want you to be able to see in there, it's just dark. Like, I can't tell what is and isn't plugged in that should be, and it's like just
The
too small
reason
gap
your
to pull
computer
out.
wasn't loading was because it wasn't plugged in. No connector on
There
top
is
side
no-
on
There is
GPU?
no. Okay, so a little bit of context. I've been having this issue for a while where it just sometimes randomly power cycles. And part of the GPU was broken anyway, so I got a new GPU like 2 weeks ago, and we thought that fixed the issue. But this one just doesn't have power input. The last one did, so I'm assuming this might be spare because the last one did, and this one doesn't. So I think, unless like there's a power input that I just don't know about, this just. I know it's a low power G. The 3050 is like primarily
Yeah.
a laptop.
Being
GPU.
on Earth is kinda gay, living on a planet with other men. What are you gonna do?
I
Kiss
can see
them?
that. What else? CPU. Hold on. I have my.
They don't need extra power, apparently.
Doesn't need extra power. Yeah, that's fine. The other one took it. This one doesn't. It doesn't matter. I don't think the GPU is the issue. Got 16 gig of DDR4. That's out right now. I'll take you around. I have the specs up on my laptop. I can get the Hold on. Actually, I don't know what you're gonna get from seeing that.
Yeah, how long is this intermission gonna be taking?
I don't know. I'm going to go until the chat techies tell me what to do. Hi guys.
Well,
Let me get PC
I'm
plugged in.
assuming that I'm right now at a very integral part of the investigation.
Nah. Okay. So if I just show you this,
So there's nothing in Nagito's room.
so like,
Okay, that's sideways.
chat, if you want to screenshot this, I can put it away, and then Wes can get back to it, and you can
Yeah.
help me otherwise.
Check your screenshots in. Y'all want to help him with anything? I can't read shit. Is it that low quality?
Some of these might not be like accurate. They're the closest I could get. A lot of these are accurate. Like I know that's the right CPU, motherboard, whatever. I know it's just 16 gig of DDR4 from that company. SSD, I couldn't find. Oh no, that is the right SSD. That is the right power supply, and that is the right graphics. So it's just not the right one.
He's currently on his laptop. It's not the computer that's on right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm on my laptop.
his monitor turning on without the GPU is concerning.
No, this is my laptop.
You show motherboard in case.
Yes. My motherboard. Wait, what do you mean in case? Like, did it come built into the case? I can hear myself coming through my headphones. My monitors are plugged into the GPU. Don't
The
worry.
actual one, so like the in real life.
Got, like a double setup. They are both plugged into the GPU. But to be clear, it's not an issue of the monitor. Like, it can't power two monitors because it has before for years. And also, this issue started when it was only one monitor.
Okay.
Okay.
Show the motherboard like in your PC.
Okay. Like, hold on, let me just flatten it.
You're getting fucking ads. Why is Buzzer's younger brother on cam? What?
There's no like loose cables here.
He's also literally older.
A couple of them I've like unplugged, replugged. Ignore like the layer of dust there. That's nothing. I don't know if I should be seeing it. All I've taken out is the GPU and RAM, by the way.
I see.
I can't see chat from my angle, so.
Yeah, I mean, it, I think that the quality might be kind of ass.
Well, yeah, it's quite a.
Yeah,
a
nothing
detail.
obvious apparently.
Yeah.
Is your SSD plugged in? Well, nothing. A lot of stuff just isn't plugged in right now. Because he's like checking it out. So.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I haven't unplugged a single cable that wasn't already unplugged. So
okay.
if something should be plugged in that currently isn't.
How old is the system sour?
I got this build. I know I got this build end of 2022, and it what's it called? The power supply isn't sold on its own anymore. That's all I know. I don't know how old.
If your SATA cable is loose, it wouldn't prevent your PC from turning on. I don't think.
It's not like not turning on, it's just cycling. That is the power supply. God, that would be sideways.
Oh my god, that's just unreadable. Just uploading the specs there. I think you're supplied with enough information by now.
Yeah, okay. I can answer any other chat questions about the video. Get back to investigating.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, chat, do with that what you will. We're gonna go back to investigating. Right here. even with what he has there, should turn on. It would just fail with no RAM. That's interesting. Well, it's turning on, but it's just cycling, apparently. Let me think. While you guys do that, you're like a toddler witnessing my parents' divorce. I have no idea what's going on. Honestly, you and me both. Anyway, let's see what's under his bed. There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What the fuck? Oh, what? What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves, huh? Which PC component is the blackened? He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? What the hell?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag, and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Piece of blue paper. Bro, what? Piece of blue paper? If it's power cycling non-stop or not turning on, it can be short or bad motherboard. Keep it in mind, this is, his goon is radioactive, I know from experience. This is helpful information. Hopeless's, account, yeah. Pretty crazy. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be... Oh, this is Monami's treasure. Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. She was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If it's here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. There was a notebook inside. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children. The entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? That's pretty epic, though. I want to know, yes, I know this is a crime. This was a pre-built. I was young and didn't get it myself. It was bought for me. Mine was also a pre-built, so I might be cooked. Yeah, no stream tomorrow. It's over for me. Shit's blowing up. You've commandeered my chat. Everybody in chat is high-key more into your PC. Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the book. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16, we've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask for you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I'd come any later, you would have seen the inside of my notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief.
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? You're gonna make him brick his PC? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar! You always show up out of nowhere.
Why you?
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook.
Yeah!
After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter P.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Oh my god. Bro's been exposed.
Phew!
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you
Huh?
saying?
Oh, wow. Wait, what's going on? Why did the music shift like that? What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know what you're getting so serious. I don't know why you're getting so serious. But is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that book. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's how should I put it?
Bye.
Excuse me. It's fucking okay. And you can't even write with the 6 fingers on your hand. 6 fingers. Nagito wrote it? Surely not, though. Damn, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. What the fuck do you mean, twin? Oh my god, there's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? Yeah. Monami didn't write in Monami's notebook. Yeah, this is true. To hide bodies. It's gonna be like a pocket dimension filled, absolutely like riddled to the brim with bodies. As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Monokuma's special point. Yeah, there really isn't much inside, is there? Uh-huh. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Brother, it's literally a bottle of poison. Why are we saying, yeah, there's nothing to see here? It's like, what? Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Yeah, it is protein powder, isn't it? What, like... Seriously, are we looking at the same thing, guys? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Yeah, that seems about right.
Could be.
Yeah, looks like it's poison. Fuck, really hit the nail on the head there. Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle, don't drop it. Stop it. You worry me like, if you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
Here's my truth bullet. You read hydrolysis wrong? Restart the entire game from the first chapter. Okay. Hydrolysis? Hydrolysis might be it. That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to contain such dangerous items. Obtain. The octagon inside the funhouse. We're all just saying like he got all this shit from the octagon as if his pockets are like actual pocket dimensions. Like what the fuck? Like he couldn't have taken everything from the octagon. Like what the fuck, man? Hydrolysis? Oh. Okay. Hydrolysis? Hydrolysis? No, it's time for me to fucking... Pronunciation. Hydrolysis. Hydrolysis, apparently. Danganronpa expert at your services. What's up, ER boy? Hydrolysis. I was right. Fuck all of you. Jesus Christ. Is Chiaki dead yet? I can't tell. Honestly, it's anyone's guess at this point. Yeah, hydrolysis, apparently. It's a ghost. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial.
Geez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
It might be over. Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? He's low-key fibbing. What if it's a less than half full? Reconstructing the PC now. If I can get the PC running, I'll report back with help on BIOS updating. Let's see here.
Our time for investigating is winding down.
So...
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Oh, the bookshelf, huh? What?
No.
No. Jesus Christ, I'm still loaded. Uh-huh. Did he want what was inside? No, the notebook doesn't matter right now. Wait, what? Where else do you want me to investigate? Shower room? Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. There are just never any clues in the shower, bro. Poor Westloss has so many coins, but no Hobito to spend it on. Playing Genshin right now, and I keep looking back at my monitor, expecting to see Nagito, just out of nowhere. Because Bumito doesn't shower. May have missed a considerable part of the investigation, but it's low-key just Sonya, so I don't care. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches me eye. Yarr, that really catches me eye. Alright, I see how it is. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and types of items are all so random, I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Well?
You're forgetting the man's nuts shower incident. That was great.
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know how much I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Really? Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here.
That might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you.
Think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it? Yeah, it's just that easy. Ooh. Fucking TX keeps putting these gigantic messages in chat. It's crazy. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items, examining each one. I'm assuming these messages aren't meant for me, though, so... Even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way that's a clue. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed. It's the school badge for Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Let's see this. I ain't reading all that. Okay. Ungrateful much. And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? Because I'm just that important. It's actually insane. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought. Nagito had lied to me. What? Nagito gatekeeping information by lying? No way. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Wow, so your ass, basically. Fucking worthless. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? So Hajime's a bum, basically.
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying. No way.
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles of all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. Wait.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there... These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Ah, hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but... There's more?
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
What? Hopito's name isn't in here?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Is it just, did he rip out his own page?
What are you talking about?
The big Komaeda.
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Never mind.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
This guy, bro. Ugh. He ate his own homework so the girl who degraded him could have the "my dog ate my homework" excuse.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing, Yo, Thickish. What's up? I'm at this bit, apparently. As Fish called it, I believe. Skilling cool game, yeah. Mo became illiterate. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Look, guys, it's a big Kirigiri in the bottom left. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and that about the skilling cool life,
Too bad!
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all
How
riled
should I
up.
put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. That's Byakuya? Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You didn't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter.
That is what is up. That is what it's all about. Let us go.
Wait, what? I knew it. Byakuya was the imposter. Of course it's that guy, bro. Thanks for the follow, by the way, TX. Wait, what? That's Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. A fake.
Hey,
So he was a changed person. Oh my god. I fucking knew that guy couldn't be so nice. It was someone posing as Byakuya. So he never tried to redeem himself for the fucking shit he pulled in the first game. The ultimate affluent progeny was actually a fatty. What? No, the one in this game is fake, apparently. The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent, though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
so cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. And he was lying to us the whole time. Of course. Which makes him all the better at imitating Byakuya, because he's an asshole like that. He would definitely do something like that.
But still.
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent.
Think so?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not.
Are you saying you don't want to be a gamer? PC doesn't run with either of the RAM sticks on their own, so RAM isn't the issue. Ultimate Despair is like an imposter role that shifts with every execution. I'm not sure. Doesn't run, it cycles. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway.
Anyway. I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me that time? This guy, bro. Ugh. She's not saying she doesn't want to be a gamer. She's saying that, no, not everyone wants the talent they have. That's the life that's bound with it. Then just don't invest in that talent, though. That is a possibility. Like, you could be a natural at something. You could also just not do it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. El Bozo. Based on the context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. Oh. Wow. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Yes, kill Monami. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then, we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably. What the fuck you mean, probably, bro? It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a
about
wise
this?
decision? Time's up, you know? Time's up? Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Oh, God, bro. What the fuck? I speed ran this. That chimed just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful. than wasting time. So, time's up.
Is it really time? Yeah.
We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
How does he know it's going to be the last class trial? The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial? This might be bro's fastest investigation, and bro accepted a side quest midstream. This is true. This investigation was mad short. Maybe he lied? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Oh, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
Holy shit. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Fucking beautiful. We crack together. Fucking power of friendship, bro.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool.
You're making me depressed.
So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
We've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
I got another advertisement. Why is a dead robot mentioned? That's like a little Nekamaru toy that Kazuichi made and that Akane just took. It's like a mini, it's mini Maru. Anyway. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know.
That's
right?
why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. Hey, Monami. What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet. That feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up.
Damn right. Stupid rabbit should just shut up.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
What?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
His fucking voice line, bro. Voice crack, restart the game from chapter 1. Bro, I voice cracked so much specifically while voicing Monami. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Maru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still,
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying, I think.
Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
Oh, don't say that, Chiaki. Making it seem like Fish is right about you dying. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Last time Chiaki seeing open air ever again on God. Hell nah. I refuse to believe it.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who've survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. Then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Probably not trial today.
Well now.
Well then, now that chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough, just fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it your all.
All right.
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, This life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair. The last one has begun. Damn, that's tough. Oh. Oh my god, bro. The suspense is crazy. 6-hour stream and trial today. I want to see Chiaki die ASAP. Chiaki's just not going to die. What chapter is this? This is chapter 5. So we're not yet at chapter 6. Oh my god. So Wes, who we going? Yeah, I saw you asking earlier, like, should I go for Sonya or Akane? I guess it's your guess, really. You're the ultimate clairvoyant here, bro. Nagito's gonna come back to life and passionately make out with Hajime. 6-hour stream, Red West. Don't act like you high-key don't want to know ASAP. I'm not gonna stream for 6 hours, Twin. This is gonna be a tomorrow question. I hate Kazuichi with a passion. Dude, why? Kazuichi's kind of goated, though. That's crazy. Okay, well, I mean, for those who want to see the trial, it's going to be tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT +1. You can press all the links in the description of VODers or in my about section on Twitch, which will send you to my link tree, where you can go ahead and join my Discord through there, get updates on when I stream, what I stream, etc., etc. Gonna be basically the same time as it is now, except 2.5 hours back. Yeah. Alright, well, before I go, right, wanna watch anime later? Maybe. Hop in VC post stream. We can do that. Isn't it ironic the racist princess is the black one? Thing is, what I want to do, I did this last time. Chat, hi, Kirkenuinely. Move this over here. And I'm gonna show myself in the VOD all the text of the fucking whatchamacallit, of the truth bullets, so that I can theorize off stream. That just feels off, yeah. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Burned rope. Nagito's right sleeve still looked clean. Survival knife. A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume the wounds on Nagito's legs. Okay, that's interesting. The back of his left hand has an unnatural bloodstain that's only above the middle joints of his fingers. This is going to be a hard one to solve, I know. I'm going to give myself all of the truth bullets and just start... I think I'm just going to start rapid... off stream, I'm just going to start rapid firing ideas in my own head and just kind of running with a bunch of them and just kind of trying to be like, you know, what could this possibly be? Just literally anything, throwing everything at the wall, banging my head against the wall, trying to fucking solve this, because this is, this should be the last class trial, so... It's just Sonya, never mind. Yeah, but, you know, if it is, how would she have done it? That's also something that I want to figure out, because, you know... Near the fire's origin point, it has a huge bloody hole in his stomach, as if it was stabbed. Faint red line was on the ceiling girder inside the goods warehouse. I think that was where the spear was hanging, probably right over him, maybe. This music is low-key tense, bro. Found at the fire's origin point. It looks like this is what caused the fire. An MP3 player that comes with speakers. The music that was blaring throughout the warehouse when Hajime and the others arrived was coming from this. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monomi was apparently peeking at the whole thing. That's an important thing. This is Chiaki death level music. Gang, I'm telling you, if they kill off Chiaki in this chapter, this group is fucked for the next one. They're not going to be able to solve anything. Like, it's over if she dies, bro. She can't die. She's literally too important. The diary that Monomi updated every day. Or did she? According to Monokuma, Monomi can't write. So someone else wrote in there. I don't know why they would do that. These were hidden at Nagito's cottage under his bed. Piece of blue paper found in Nagito's cottage under his bed is a round, thin piece of aluminum paper. Monokuma's special poison. Found inside the refrigerator at Nagito's cottage. The warning label on the back of the bottle states this enchanted liquid is high-key potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Although its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized in a gaseous state. It is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Well, that seems like that's something that the, whatchamacallit, gas mask would be used for. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. And then the Oathspeak Academy file. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the trader's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the trader is. It's over, bro. We're cooked. Hold on. Oh my god, how's my pet doing? Here we go. Alright. It's so Mizu over. Yeah, chat. Again, for those of you who want to see the trial, it's going to be tomorrow, same time. 8 p.m. GMT +1. You're sure we can't continue tonight, Twin? The trial usually takes like 4 hours, and it's going to be like a 6-hour stream. I would really not want to do that, to be honest. I'll try to be there tomorrow, and if you manage to do this trial without dying, I'll gift sub. Without dying? Oh, interesting. Oh, I gotta lock in then. Holy shit. I think I've done every trial so far without dying, but this one's gonna have to be a lock-in. IRL or in-game. Yeah, true. You've officially spent longer on Danganronpa 2 than Danganronpa 1. Yeah, and I'm not even at the end yet. I've spent 52 hours on this game now. This one is tricky, yeah, I know. I do feel, however, this one seems more doable than Chapter 4 for some reason, because I can see how some things at least link with each other. In Chapter 4, I could see fucking nothing, and Nagito was gatekeeping all the information. We already know. Yeah, everybody fucking seems to think that it's Chiaki. I'm telling you, it's not Chiaki. She's too important to die. unfortunately, though, I didn't make a joking prediction anywhere during the stream, I don't think. It's funny because usually what I do is, usually it's funny because I have on many occasions, like in chapter at least 2, 3, and 4, jokingly said who the killer is and then just forgot and then just straight up didn't mention it again until it was actually the case. Like it was crazy. I said in chapter 2, I was like, you know what if Peko swam all the way around the island, killed Mahiru, jumped out of the window for style points, and then swam all the way back around. And then I left it at that without knowing it was fucking Peko. Then in chapter 3, I literally called out the despair disease probably isn't going to kill anyone probably isn't going to make someone like Nagito kill anyone, because he's probably likely to kill someone in his natural state anyway. They're probably going to make someone kill someone that wouldn't otherwise kill anyone. Someone like Mikan, I literally said. And then in fucking chapter 4, there was this moment where Gundam came out of his soundproof room, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. His room is soundproof, huh? I mean, does that mean he was able to hear from outside? Which was a really stupid process, but it was a really stupid thought process. But the fact that I didn't realize it was really stupid, but I think it may have been for the better. It's more fun to watch, I think. I think chapter 3 was my best prediction. My entire clairvoyant career may have been. Obito, it was Hajime, yeah. It was just a main character. Like, chapter 3 does exist, or chapter 6 does exist. I'm just not alive for it. Anyway, chat. Yeah, that's it. I will be ending here. Anybody who wants to see tomorrow's trial, because this one I've heard is going to be a doozy. Press all the links in the description for VODers or my about section on Twitch. It'll send you to my link tree where you can go ahead and join my Discord through there. Get updates on when I stream, what I stream, etc., etc. It's also just in my Twitch schedule, but you know, that's less tough. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone here to raid. I don't want to raid anybody that's like, oh, Fate is live. I can raid Fate. There we go. Let's raid Fate, chat. They're playing Overwatch. Oh, go say hi. We will be back tomorrow, and we are going to be doing the chapter 5 trial, and I'm going to have theorized like crazy. Okay, I'm going to go absolutely insano style. I hope. Anyway, chat. That's it. Have fun at Fates. Twin, don't theorize.
That is what it's all about.
I'll just tell you. Yeah, of course. Go. Of course. Alright, chat. That's it. Twin, don't theorize. I'll just tell you, it's Sonya. The proclaimed ultimate clairvoyant. Just saying it's Sonya. That's it. Anyway, chat. Have fun at Fates. Playing Overwatch. I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.